First thing I need to say is I apologise for the mess. I have like 7 projects going at one point and I'm starting to lose control. But that's fine. I'm sure I'll figure it out at some point. I wanted to talk about tyres. The reason being that those that saw the video, I put the ZD Racing BX8E tyres onto the Cheetah, and the Cheetah did what the Cheetah does best and chewed them apart completely. You can tell this. So I was about to throw this in the bin, and I was told by someone that will remain nameless that I can actually use the glue to stick it back together. Now, there is one caveat in that statement, and that is do not use super glue or anything like that, anything that dries hard, because it just simply will not work. Make sure you use a flexible glue that is designed for tyres, and maybe it will work. Now, I'm not going to put it back on the Cheetah because the Cheetah is just going to chew it up again. I will put it back onto the original car, the ZD Racing BX8E, and we will see whether it works or not. Now, I suspect it will not work, and I'm sure a lot of you suspect the same thing. It will not work, but I thought it's worth a try. Why not? The one thing that I am going to attempt to do, there's not really a lot of space here due to this really thick and heavy foam, is to sand as much as I can, not sand anything off, but just to roughen up the area like so, just to give it a bit of a key for the glue to bind to. I don't know if this is going to help. I don't know if it's going to work. What would be absolutely brilliant was if it did work, because there's a lot of people out there that have chewed up tyres, ruined tyres, and invariably it always happens to the new tyres. Never the old ones, always the new ones. So just a bit of a rough key. I'm not going to go OTT. Certainly shouldn't be chewing up the foam. That would be silly. So be careful with your foam. Do not chew up your foam. Not good. Not good at all. And where possible, try not to destroy any more of the tyre, like pull it further down. It's not going to work, is it? You think about the forces trying to pull it up. Alright. Listen, there is a basic rule that I've learned since being back in the hobby, and that is what I thought I knew, I didn't know. And whenever I think that I'm wrong, I'm right, and opposite. So in this case, I think that it's not going to work, which means it probably will. So I've got no problems with this because this is obviously going to stick fine because it's what it's designed for. But along here, nah. I mean, just trying to stick it together is going to be the biggest problem, isn't it? Because obviously I'm going to have to pull it and stick it like so, which is not going to be an easy task, is it? Alright. As I said, I have been wrong before, so I think what I will try and do then is I will glue up here first to sort of hold it up into place, and then I'll glue sort of the tricky side section there to hold it into place, and then I can just sort of pull this apart and glue it. And then I need to leave it for 2 hours. Right. Just maybe a little bit more. Okay, a little bit of paper. I've still not been able to get hold of the 99.6% alcohol. Everybody's using it as a antibacterial wipe, but I do have surgical spirit, which is better than nothing. And from what I can tell, it's not leaving any residue. I could be wrong again, but you know. Shouldn't be using paper, because of course paper leaves its own residue. Oh. But at least the paper can be blown away relatively easily. I honestly do not think this is going to work. I actually haven't found anybody that's managed to do it. I haven't found like a video on YouTube or anything. I've not really looked that much. I did one quick search. Gluing your tyres back together just comes basically with, you know, just sort of sticking them on the rim. There's nobody that's attempted to do something so silly. Or, if it works, anybody that's attempted to be such a genius. Think about the millions that we could be saving on new tyres. The millions, or the way that we could save the environment. Yeah, anyway, moving swiftly on. Okay, I'm going to let that dry a little bit, and then we shall get on with the difficult part of gluing. See you in a moment. Just while that's drying, I'll just take the exposure off on that. I did mention a little bit earlier that I've got a few projects going on, so I thought I'd share them. Again, please I will apologise for the mess. You know, when I've got so many projects going, I have a tendency of just leaving them out rather than cleaning them up. So, we have new ESC going into the 124019 and new motor, but the new motor has got a different shaft size, so I've had to get new pinions. Come on, no. Which are here. So that's one project. I've got a project going on with this one, but I'm going to keep that one a bit quiet. Servos are going into that one, new servos. What else is on this side? Yeah, couldn't get that off the bracket. That was a pain in the butt. What else have I got here? I've got LED lights, mounting posts, new shafts for the ZD Racing DX 8E, servo. I've got a few projects over there as well on the newly made bench. Yeah. So, and I'm not going to turn around and show you behind because there's another 10 projects on the go and I'll start to get freaked out. Anyway, let's see if this is dry and then we'll get on with the gluing. Okay, glue. I'm just going to make sure that all that residue is out of the way, because if we have any of that paper residue there, that's just going to weaken it. What do you reckon? Do you think that's the best way? Yeah, I'm going to have to do it that way. So lots and lots of glue down here in the hope that it will hold it nicely. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Doing my best to hold it while it's drying in the best position that I can. I'm going to try and do this in one go because no. I thought that was at least going to hold. It does say 10 seconds, 0 to 15 seconds for it to dry, but as you can see it's not working on that corner. What I don't want to do is to pull this out to get glue in there and then this comes off, because this will then sort of contract back down and I need to make sure it remains pulled. Should I do these bits instead? Yeah. Copious amounts of glue. Definitely want too much rather than not enough. So place your bets now, ladies and gentlemen. Will this work? Will it not work? I'm going to make sure I've got at least 2 cameras recording to catch the moment that it completely tears itself apart. Just filling in any gaps that I can. Okay. come on. No. Get my fingerprint all over it. That would be bad, wouldn't it? Okay. Well, it's not gluing if John doesn't stick his fingers together. Yes, it is true, I lost control slightly there, but, you know, too much glue is better than not enough. That's it, rest of the day I'm going to be picking these bits off. Nice. Right, what's the last little bit here? The bit that is the most important or not so important? Kind of really want to stop it sort of splitting from there, don't we? So let's just go for it. Oops. Oh, I wasn't stuck to it. No, stuck to the bottle though. Okay, right, I'm going to put the 2-hour timer on. I have just received the new GPS that I'm about to, after this, start the video for. You'll know that because I'm still going to have glue on my fingers. But I'm definitely going to wait for the 2 hours to give this the best possible chance. Best possible chance indeed. Okay, well there you go. The next time that you see me with this project, we will be outside with it mounted on the ZD Racing BX8E. So I'll see you all soon. Is it recording? Yeah. You sure? Yeah. You sure? Yeah. Is it like focused? Yes. Do I look good or bad? Good. Don't answer. Shall I start again? Sure. Hello everybody, welcome back. Right, this is the tyre that I glued together. I have a prediction and it's going to be that the tyre is going to explode straight away, so we're going to actually record in slow motion right off the bat so that we catch it in its glory. Before anybody starts calling me horrible names, I have to wear this no matter where I am on the island. If I don't, I get a big fine and I'm not going to do that. So if it upsets you, I apologise. There's nothing I can do about it. Right, let's get on. Okay, we've just had a high-speed acceleration, so fast in fact that Colin missed it completely, but you can see tyres held together, so it's going to take 2 times accelerating to damage it. Let's get on. Are you ready? Are you ready now? Okay, this is now the second acceleration and the tyre's not falling apart, so I'm a little bit like confused because I expected it to explode. So what we're going to do is take it out of high speed and we'll just drive it around here until it fails. So I'm going to say 30 seconds. How long are you going to say, Colin?
25.
25 seconds just before me. Fair enough. Let's get on. still holding. What's going on? I'm very Confucius. Alright, let's keep on going. Oh. Was that the tyre or the car? That sounded bad, didn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know what to do to this to damage it.
Drive it into a wall.
That's your solution, is it? Driving it into a wall?
Yeah.
Very strange. Okay, I'll keep on going. Well, hello and welcome back to the Blue Map. Well, that was a very big shock for me. What's going on? How did it not tear this apart? You can tell that this is the wheel that was glued. It was the one that was in the video. There's nothing been changed. It's not been swapped over. You can see where I've messed up and glued places I shouldn't have, and it held together. I really did think with those jumps, with the compression and whatnot, that it would tear itself apart, and it has not. I took the front wheel off as well to see why it was making such a horrible shape. And we have our reason. Obviously the cheater managed to chew this one up a little bit as well, but I didn't notice before. So that's what was causing that vibration at the front. What that sound was, I do not know. I can only assume it was one of the wheels that was ballooning a little bit and may have hit the shell, because the car itself is running fine. I mean, fine, it does sound a little bit worse. So, would I recommend using the glue to glue your tyre? Now, if you've got a small cut in your tyre, a small cut, most definitely. Why would you not? Makes sense, right? But when your tyre is peeled off, like mine was, should you do it? Well, I'd be silly to say no, wouldn't I? Considering I have it in front of me and it is still holding, as you can see, after all of that punishment. Either that or this stuff is just like made of, I don't know, by witches and goblins and magicians and all of those type of people, because Colin and myself on the journey back were talking to each other about this, and we were both completely shocked. We really thought that the jumps were going to tear it apart, and it hasn't. So there you go, ladies and gents. I did say halfway along the video though, didn't I, that when I say something is going to be wrong, it usually turns out to be right, and vice versa. Well, in this case, I thought it was going to fail miserably, which is why I was putting it into slow motion all of the time, and it did not fail. Not fail at all. Now, I'm going to release the video today, because actually I'm a little bit behind on my videos. But what I am going to do is I'm still going to run this on gravel, because I've got a theory that the gravel and the stones are going to get in there and potentially tear it apart. And I will obviously record that, and if it does tear it apart, I will make a video saying maybe don't glue your tyres together after they've been damaged. But as of now, as of today, do it, especially if you're considering it, you know, a lot of people have got the smaller tyres, then definitely this glue will hold it. If it can hold the punishment of the ZE Racing BX 8E, well then these little things will be absolutely fine. So there you go, shock result, ladies and gents. I wish you a great day today. If you like the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you next time. Bye bye.